kiddos. So good to be with you again. Okay, let me tell you a little story. Do you know how everybody's getting to finally go out and we can eat outside of a restaurant if you sit, blah, blah, blah. So we were so excited to finally get out of the house and go eat at a restaurant. So the other night we all piled in the car and we went to this little seafood restaurant that we like to go to. And we had a big platter of charbroiled oysters. And I know all y'all from Southern Louisiana, y'all all know what an oyster is. But, oysters look like this. They kind of just look like funny shaped rocks. Y'all have all seen an oyster, okay? But that's what they look like when they first drag them out of the water. You've probably seen them more like this, right? When they'll bring a big platter of raw oysters with some lemons and some cocktail sauce to the table. But sometimes, so this is what happened to us. We're sitting at the table. We had a big platter of charbroiled oysters. They were so delicious. And I stuck my fork in and put that oyster in my mouth. And I'm chewing and loving my little charbroiled oyster. And all of a sudden I felt a crunch. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? And I took out of my mouth and it was a pearl. Okay, that's only happened to me a couple of times in my life. But there was a pearl in my oyster. I'm assuming y'all all know that that's where pearls come from. Oysters make pearls. I know y'all all know what a pearl is. A pearl is like this beautiful pearl necklace, okay? And pearls are very rare and they're very beautiful and they're very expensive. And we covet these beautiful, beautiful stones and we make them into beautiful necklaces or earrings or jewelry, okay? Everybody loves pearls. But that's how a pearl is made, inside the oyster. Look, I have another picture that shows you exactly what it looks like. That's a raw oyster, and they cracked it open, and sure enough, right inside that oyster, there was a pearl. So that's where pearls come from. Isn't that so cool? So there I was, eating my oyster, and I had a real pearl. I'm going to show y'all the pearl. It's right here. Now, of course, it's teeny tiny, so you probably won't even be able to see it. Look how tiny. It's tiny, tiny. I'll put it on top of this box. Maybe you can see it better. It's a little bitty tiny pearl. But let me tell you, when I saw that pearl, I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited. I'm sure they thought I was crazy in the restaurant because I was like, y'all, look, I got a pearl in my oyster. I'm so excited, okay? And so that's a really special thing. It doesn't happen very often. So I hope once in your life you will find a pearl in your oyster. So when on the way home, so I kept it, and I folded it up in my napkin and I put it in my purse because I wanted to save it because I was so excited about my pearl. And we were driving on the way home and it made me think of a wonderful parable from the Bible about a pearl. And it's called sometimes it's called the parable of the pearl or the parable of the merchant and the pearl. And the story, I'm going to read you the scripture. The scripture says, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant seeking beautiful pearls who, when he found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. Okay? And so what that parable means is the merchant or the store owner or the buyer of pearls is like Christ, and he seeks a relationship with us, like the merchant seeks out beautiful pearls. So Christ seeks out a relationship with us, his children, and when he finds, like the merchant finds the pearl, when we accept Christ and enter into that relationship with him, he is so excited. He's just like I was at the dinner table. He is so excited that you found him and you invited him into your heart and that you now have a relationship with him. He's so excited, okay? And we are the pearl. You are the pearl. That pearl, you are a treasure to him, a treasure to Christ. You are so special. You are so beautiful to him. Your relationship with him is so special. You are so valuable to him. He adores you. You are the pearl. You're that special. So I hope you enjoyed that little story and that little parable of the pearl. And I will see you next time. Stay healthy and happy. Bye-bye.